Alright, hi guys. Happy Tuesday. So, okay, well, whoever you are that you keep coming on here and commenting, and you're very fucking rude, you're blocked from here. So whoever you were, some woman saying, you know, I loathe putting the lesson numbers from this book up on my, you know, the description of the video, obviously doesn't fucking know shit. So, you can just fuck off and find your life instead of trying to interfere with, you know, what I'm doing. So, I don't care for your, you know, your commentary, and you're not welcome on this channel. So, anyways, alright, we're gonna go into part 5. And for whoever is thinking that we are exploiting our gifts for money, really, get a life. Go find your life. Seriously, you're fucking ridiculous. And I'm blurry. Kind of short, too. Ooh. There. I'm not so short now. Alright. I've had it with people today already. Just certain individuals. Alright, so part 5, chapter, or lesson 11, page 504 of Modern Magick, 2nd edition. Came with the cassette tape. 11 lessons in the high magical arts. Over 100,000 copies in print by Donald Michael Craig. I hope that's information enough for you. Not you guys, just these random, like, astral nasties is what I can compare them to, so. Wow, my hair is really messed up today. There we go. Alright, part 5. Alright, so now going more into the astral projection and the astral planes and everything. Oh, and I can't say big words. Woohoo! Alright, so. Alright, I'm done. There are 2 more considerations which need to be met concerning a previous ritual. I wonder what ritual that is. So one of these is how to perform the ritual as a ceremony. Oh, so a group working. The other is how to find your personal temple's guardian. So if you have reached a state where astral projection is either possible or even easy, you've already have a guardian. So before I explain this, I have a bit. Oh, I have to give a bit of background information. So where did I go? Okay, you may have read of organizations which claim to speed your psychic development, or of exercises which can do this. No, not happening. It takes a long time. No matter how many exercises you perform or organizations you join, you will not be able to project under the control of your will until you are ready to do so. So, there we go with that. A necessity for this is becoming totally aware of the physical plane. So, and not a lot of people are planted, you know, they're not, nobody is grounded on planet Earth anymore. I mean, nobody. I have lost all hope for the human race. So, where did I go? Alright, a necessity for this is becoming totally aware of your physical plane. This is a reason why early in these lessons you were given exercise to develop your control of the elements, for the magical elements are the very basis of the physical plane. So, once you are aware of the ins and outs of the physical plane, you become ready to explore other areas and projection becomes simple. Okay, so also, things start to just kind of flow more positively for you. This is, in my part, due to your harmony and friendship with the Archangel of the physical plane, Sandalphon. Oh, did I pronounce that wrong? As one function, Sandalphon oversees the temples of all astral travelers. Isn't there, Mot? That'd be Mot in Egyptian. So, note that I put the word temples in quotation marks. So this is because not everyone who projects has a clearly established temple. So for most people who project, the temple is nothing more than a place for which they start. So that's what Ouija Pop became. That was what Ouija Pop was, and then it turned into a book and another book and this and everything. So it's pretty cool to see it just started from a temple in the astral. So now I don't know where I am. Okay, so for me, yeah, most people who project the temple is nothing more than a place from which they start, and the most people have no map of the astral plane, such as you with, we have the Tree of Life. So have you ever been long lost in a big city with no map and no friends? Yeah. It's scary. It's really scary. It's no wonder that some of these people return from their astral wanderings with absurd tales of terror. True. Okay, so what they see is nothing more than their own fears brought to astral life. So, yes. For those people who are aware of the nature of the universe, such as I hope you are learning to be, astral travel becomes a fun and liberating experience, guarding your temple and your physical body so that neither will come to harm on the physical plane is Sandalphon. So the astral duplicate of your temple is protected by your banishing rituals. I did not know that. No, I did not know that. So Sandalphon is an archangel, and frequently does not do things in person. Rather, Sandalphon can send one or more members of the Order of Angels under his command. Actually, angelic beings are usually androgynous. And if you guys know what androgynous means, it means that you cannot really tell if it's a male or a female, so you would consider me to be androgynous. Some people would, but like Baphomet, he is an androgynous figure. David Bowie is an androgynous figure. Prince is an androgynous figure. So we have all of these amazing androgynous figures. If you watch The Labyrinth, who's the Goblin King? Is it a girl, or a guy or a girl? Who knows? We don't know. Well, we do know. We do know it's a guy. But that's androgynous right there for you. So, I like this. So, thus, rather than Sandalphon, your guardian may be one of the Ashim, the angelic order, whose name means souls of fire. So the next question is, how do you find out this angel's name? The answer. What do you guys think the answer is? Just ask. All you have to do is ask. So, where did I go? Okay, when you project, you will see your guardian angel. Ask this being by what name it wishes to be called. So, ask for the best way by which it can be called. Ask for any specific rituals which can help in this. Sometimes call your guardian to just say hello. And gifts of energy. So you're going to see the previous ritual, or incense. So the energy exchange. Build a bond, and your guardian angel will never let you down. Don't forget to thank Sandalphon for sending or assigning you this particular angel. So yeah, that's the basis of So that's the basis of Ouija. If you want to communicate with something, you have got to establish that relationship, that base, just like with this archangel. So changing the ritual of the past to the ceremony of the past is not quite easy, but there is an important warning. Once again, it does not come from me, but from Dion Fortune. Dion, whatever, Dion. There is no room for authority in occultism. I love how he stresses that to the max. There is no room for authority in occultism. None. So, merely because someone said something doesn't make it so. So the best way to learn path working is by doing it. So, he says, I know of at least 2 teachers who advise not to try path working unless you are under their supervision. And then all they do is lead you through some guided imagery. Teachers such as myself, Donald Michael Craig says, and others can start you in this work, but you must do the work yourself. Nobody can do it for you. There we go. So, yeah. Alright, so, is a group working possible? Yes, of course it is. But, it may not be the same as what you have read or heard. So the beginning is done much as the same in any other ceremony, with the parts divided as has been suggested in past lessons. When this is finished, all must sit in a circle holding hands. The holding of the hands is very important, as it links you together both physically and psychically. So you must have decided beforehand which sephira you will all be going and by which paths. So everyone must go by these same directions. Alright, so if a member has trouble projecting, the physical and spiritual link within the circle will help that person. Also, if one person is slower than the others, he or she will automatically be pulled ahead to keep up with the group. So if one or more persons would exceed the speed of the group of their way up the tree, they will be slowed down by being part of that group. This happens automatically. Isn't that amazing? I think it's incredible. Just like the drum circles. Just like the drum circles. You're all in sync, one person gets out of sync, and then everybody follows that person that got out of sync. So it's pretty cool. So the path for each person will seem shorter or longer depending upon their natural speed in the astral plane and the average speed of the group. So, once the journey is complete and everyone is back in their respective bodies within the physical temple, a leader should ask each member, I'm assuming, each person. Ooh, did I mess that up too? What did I mess up this time, guys? Or woman, lady? Ask this person what he or she experienced. So this may be done orally, or each person can write the experience down, and the journals can be compared. I like that. I did a big thing in creative writing, and it was very, very fun. A prose, coming up with proses, and they're very fun. So you guys can do that, which is what I would do. So listen and look for similarities. Differences should not be thought or in terms of being wrong. They are simply items which an observer experienced due to his or her personal psychological makeup. So, for me, I would be more likely to probably ride a unicorn with 13 unicorn horns over a rainbow, because I am that ridiculous. So, yeah. No, not really. But the unicorn would probably pop up sometime, I guess, I hope. Alright, so information which is identical among several people should be considered important. So information which is similar between people should also be thought of as significant. That was really good right here. So the inconsistencies are simply personal variations on a basic reality. So in the first time for a group working together, it may be beneficial to have one or more persons just as observers within the circle. So just have somebody watching and, making sure everything's going safe, and, you're safe if you're not really, the group type, which I'm not. I would probably just get up and punch everybody, so that's... Sorry, yeah. I'm just fed up with people right now. Okay, where did I go? Oh, okay. So he or she can watch out for any unknown problems and, if need be, summon everyone back by calling in a loud voice. I summon all back from the tree of the tree to their home in this magical temple. Come home now. So, oh boy, here we go. If you have a group leader, he or she should hold the rainbow wand, if there is only one such wand in the group. If everyone has such a wand, each should be held between the clasped hands of the people in the circle. So the finger should primarily be on the band of color associated with the sephira to which that they are going. So, if you have a member of the group who is functioning as an observer, he or she should keep the candles lit, the incense burning, keep everything orderly and nice, and, whatever. We watch out for fires, safety precautions, all that good stuff. Alright, when energy is to be sent to a higher spiritual entity, it can be the duty of this person or persons to raise and direct the energy. Thus, they may dance or run to raise the energy and then direct it up through the top of the rainbow wand while holding the appropriately colored band of the wand. Now, while holding, blah blah blah. If sex is to be used as a means of raising energy, the sex magic may be performed by one or more couples who are not outgoing on the path working, rather than having to break the circle. So, you got that for you. So, direction of the energy is again controlled by holding the rainbow wand as above. So, he says, although I personally have not participated in such a ceremony, I have it from a reliable source that if you have a group of people, only one person may choose to do the path working while the rest supply the raised and the directed energy. So this is then, it is claimed, it can be very powerful magically. So, that's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. So the point he says I'm trying to make with this discussion of group working is that within certain limitations, the schematic order of the ritual. Nothing is necessarily dictated or set. Feel free to experiment and see what works best for you and your group. So, at least you get a little bit of, leisure, and you can, just room for creativity. So you may have noticed that as this course has progressed, instructions for rituals have become skimpier. and more schematic in nature. So he says, I have tried to give you the forms and the background information so that you can fill in the details that make up your own rituals and ceremonies based on and in harmony with traditional Western ceremonial magic, which I love. So at the same time, he says, I have attempted to show you how to be original and thoughtful. So he says, I have tried to give you the basics of Western ceremonial magic so that you can think, act, and be a magician. So he says, if I have done this and move you along the path of the great work, then I have succeeded, is what he said. Oh God, we're done? We're done with the book. Holy crap, we're completely done. Alright, wherever you are, Donald Michael Craig, thank you. You have, yes, you have. Alright, so we'll do Appendix 1. We'll just start with this. So this is actually pretty neat. So, wow. I can't believe we're done. That's pretty, that's just a difference. So, alright, so Appendix 1. So the following is a ritual which you may wish to attempt. So its end result would be increasing your magical abilities and talents many times over. That doesn't sound bad. Definitely. Step 1. Make a sigil representing the magical power. Step 2. Perform the opening by Watchtower. Step 3. Sit down and work on visualizing a calendar in front of you. See the pages turn so that you can go back in time, back into the past. Oh. No. I don't want to go back to the past. Do you? I don't. Step 4. Oh, when you go back a minimum of 10 years, no, oh God, or half your age, no. See the pages stop turning. Now visualize yourself as you looked at that date. I have not changed, except for my weight. Take time to make the visualizations as complete as possible. Step 5. Now concentrate on the image of the sigil which you have created. So when it is as strong as it possibly can be, visualize it going onto the forehead of your imaged younger self. So see it virtually tattooed. That'd be really, really odd. I couldn't do that. On the younger you's forehead. Step 6. Immediately cease this visualization and return to the calendar. Now see the pages moving the other way so that you move forward to the present day. Step 7. End with closing by Watchtower. Alright, now this ritual, he says, will have the effect of causing a sudden and notable increase in your magical abilities. By altering the design of the sigil, this is really interesting, you may affect exactly how this ritual increases your magical abilities. I like this. So, although this ritual will not change your level of magical knowledge, of course no, it won't, it will make you more receptive to magical information. It will increase your ability to memorize and your understanding of that material. That's a really good ritual, actually. That's really good. Okay. Wow. Alright, now we have some Appendix 2 to just kind of go over. Have you guys done anything in this book? Any of the rituals? Anything? Any of the developments, exercises, the tarot contemplation? Do you guys have any of that down? It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. So, I think that's it. Yep, that's it, guys. That is totally it. Wow. Alright, well, we have a little review. Alright, so, here's a review for the last lesson. Oh, we have all the answers in the appendixes. Alright, so, 1. Where can the highest magical secrets be obtained? 2. To be a real magician, what is the true difference between white, black, or gray magic? None. 3. What is a simple way to decide if a certain ritual style of magic or magical group is right for you? 4. What are pseudo ghosts? 5. What is astral whiplash? I still think that's hilarious, but it's not. But it still is. 6. What common mystical symbol is also a map of the psychic planes? Alright, now the following questions only you can answer. So, 1. Now that you have completed this course, will you continue the practices and really be a magician? 2. What did you think of this course? 3. Will you do the study necessary to be a path worker? 4. Was anything in this course unclear to you? 5. Would you want to start a study group with friends using the book as a text? I think I already did that. I think we already did that for, what, a month now? Or 2? 6. Do you know someone who would make a good seer for evocations? And that, my friends, is it for this book. So, very, very good. I mean, really, really good. Wow. Wow. I can't believe we actually got through the whole thing. I mean, that quick, too. So, what do you guys want to do next? It's fun. It's been fun. I love doing that. I love that book. I love that course. I myself will definitely continue on with it. So yeah. What should we do next? You guys decide. I'll let you guys decide below. I don't know how to make a poll up here at the top like a lot of people do, so if I can, I will make one, maybe. I'll make a poll and we'll see what we can do next, but I have some ideas. I have some ideas going on in my head, so. But alright, guys. I think that's it. So, yeah, the whole thing this morning was, someone asked me a question if I feel like, something, it was very rude, but she was very curious, but it was still very fucking rude. Why do you feel why am I exploiting my abilities for monetary gain? Do you go to a dentist and expect a free cleaning? Do you go to a dentist and expect free x-rays? Do you go to a hospital? Do you expect to get your broken arm x-rayed for free? Even though it does look like my arm is completely out of socket, it's not. I'm just very bendable, flexible. Do you have a plumber come and fix your plumbing for free? No. So yeah, there's a lot of controversy surrounding that, and I don't feel like wasting my time trying to explain myself to somebody that is not going to actually listen, so yeah, it's ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. I mean, I'm about ready, this close to get rid of Facebook, all of it, except for the YouTube channel, so. But yeah, the one woman that that didn't bother me as much as the one on here saying, well, I can't pronounce some of these words. Well, duh, nobody fucking can. Who? Really? No. Yeah, so. If you don't like it, don't watch it, lady. I don't know who the hell you are, who the hell you think you are, but I know that you need to go find your life and stop bitching about my work, my teachings, my commentary on my own channel with this book. So, I might not even put a title in this video. I might just put the number 1. So, that could be it. Just number 1. I'm joking. I don't know. But yeah, that bitch pissed me off big time. That was, yeah, very rude. But yeah, you're fucking banned now from this channel, so. Alright, guys. So, I love you all. So, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, we'll do something good for Witchy Wednesday. I have some ideas. So, alright, guys. I love you all very, very, very much. With all my heart. It is Las Santísimo Muertes Day. So, if you guys want your names put in the her box, just comment below. And when this video gets published, I will go and put your name in the box. So, all my love, all the way from Venus. God, take me away. All the way back down to Malkuth. Alright guys, I love you all very much, and thank you guys for watching, and everybody have a great day. Be safe, don't go to Walmart. There's too many things going on with the Walmart, so just don't go. Stay home. Be safe. So, I love you all, and I will see you guys tomorrow.